If you're looking for timeless luxury in a gated community, the Shaddock Homes here in Park Place in Prosper, Texas. So once you go check it out, it's got a wet bar, 5-bed, 5-bath, over 5,000 square feet. We'll go right in and check it out. It's super timeless inside, open, every space is usable. So if you're looking for that luxury vibe here in Prosper, Texas, it's gonna be one. You also have an office, 2 media rooms. We're gonna head right into your primary bedroom first. It has just super open space in there, shower, sinks, all of that, super open and elegant. And this is also super awesome. This is through the end of July. I'm gonna take you over here to this wet bar before we get into your primary bedroom and bathroom. But they have a Build the American Dream Builder Incentive. While I tell you about this, I'm gonna show you this wet bar. You've got an ice maker right here. So that Build the American Dream, they have up to 50% off, up to $250,000 of upgrades. So if you like this floor plan, want to build it or another one from the ground up, you can save up to $125,000 on upgrades. Now, I tell you that because this base floor plan is $1,089,000. She said most people after upgrades end in the $1,250,000, $1.3 million range. So with that savings, right, it's about $250,000. You can save $125,000 and get where most people are. Now, this model, I didn't ask her what it would sell for because it's not done yet. It'd probably be a little bit higher than that, probably in the 1.4 to 1.5 range. But let's go check out your primary bedroom, and then I'm going to show you more of the kitchen, and then the media room upstairs is awesome. So stepping in here, you have vaulted ceilings with the beams, plenty of open and sitting space. And like I was telling you about with this community, you're right by Windsong Ranch, but I think it may be better than Windsong Ranch, and I'll tell you why I think that here in just a moment. But a little bit about the community, it's gated, which is always a bonus, which you're gonna think comes with a super high HOA cost. It doesn't. It's $125 a month, and that covers front yard maintenance. So it's gonna do all your mowing, flower beds, all of that is included. But this is what I'm talking about, super open. You have your tub with your shower, tile that goes all the way up, plenty of room, do your makeup, have all your skin, hair care, makeup, whatever it may be. And then, man, if you're a guy, you still have a lot of room over here. So win-win. A little bit more about the community. You're also not in a mud or pit. If you've done any research, you know, a lot of people want to avoid that in these North Texas communities. You have pickleball courts, which they are installed. They'll overlay some drone footage. And then you have a pool coming in 2027, they're expecting. So that is the only downside is, right, you are paying those HOA dues for all those amenities, and some of them aren't done yet. You've got park walking trails, but this community is selling out super, super fast. They don't have any spec homes. They're all selling. So if you're interested in this community, I know you haven't seen much of the home yet, but if you think you may be interested, one, check out my video. I'll link it in whatever corner. I do a neighborhood deep dive. This is almost a 40-minute video. Absolutely everything you need to know about this community, where it sits, all the good things of that. And then be sure to reach out to me if you have any questions. You think about moving here or another community, you're right down the road from Windsong Ranch, which, like I told you, I think this community may be better. And I'll tell you why right now as we head upstairs to check out your media room. We'll do a brief stop in the kitchen. So, Windsong Ranch is awesome, no doubt. You've got the 5-acre Crystal Lagoon I'm sure you know about. You've got, I don't even remember how big the community is. They've been building in it for a really, really long time. So it's a great community, plenty of other pools, amenities, fitness center in there. But with that, it's so big and it's super, super busy. So if that's something you like, it could be a better fit. Before I get back into that, I can't pass this up. You have a little half bath right here that connects to your outside, which is also awesome. We'll get right into after we go upstairs. But back to Windsong Ranch. So, like I said, they're completely different buyers for if you're here in Park Place or Windsong Ranch. Windsong Ranch is a lot busier, a lot more active lifestyle. Of course, this one's still gonna have the pool. You're not gonna have the 5-acre Crystal Lagoon, but a lot less street traffic in here since it's gated and it's a much, much smaller community. So if you value that, and look at that, that's your fridge. But we're gonna head upstairs right now, and then we'll get into your other office space and the rest of the home. So if you really value a little bit quieter lifestyle, a little bit better streets, this is gonna be a great home office right here. As you can tell, this is the builder's office. Pretty awesome, nice little step. You can always tell it's a Shaddock with that. And you've got your herringbone floor, which is my favorite. But if you really want a lot quieter, want to have a little bit less worry about, kids playing in the street and not having to buy a cul-de-sac lot, this may be a great community for you. So we're going to check out this media room back over here real quick. You have another little sitting room right here, which is awesome. And then overlooking here. Now, we're going to go right outside. Let me tell you, there is a grill right there. Great day for some burgers and watermelon. That would be perfect fit right now. It's 100 degrees. People also always ask, hey, what's the weather like here? It's hot. It's 100 degrees today. This is your media room. Super, super awesome. But as far as weather, it's July right now. Almost the hottest part of the year in Texas. July and August, always the worst. We at least have a breeze right now, so it's making it better. But it's super hot, a little bit of wind. It's not really humid because we haven't got any rain, but pretty awesome media room right here. As far as weather the rest of the year, it stays fairly warm. So if you hate warm weather, of course, I'm sure Texas is not on your list, but there are occasional tornadoes. Not super common. Every once in a while, you'll get a touchdown somewhere. A lot of winds, though. More thunderstorms than tornadoes. Really, the only thing you have to worry about is hail, which every few years, it's not like when it hails, it covers all of DFW. And of course, this model is a nice corner lot. But for once in a while, there is a good hailstorm that damages a lot of roofs, cars, whatever it may be. There was one about 4 years ago in Allen where I grew up, and it went through people's back windshields. It was really, really big hail. So, that is some things you may have to face and deal with when you move here. Not that they're necessarily a deal breaker, but I always get asked about that. So, wanted to let you know. If you have any other questions, reach out to me. My team and I help people relocate here all the time. Whether you're looking to move in the next 9 days or 90 days, reach out to us. We'd love to help you make a smooth move and find a sweet backyard like this one that I'll show you in just a minute. But all my contact info is below. I also have a lot of great links and guides down below. You can go download, so don't forget to go check those out. Super helpful resource. But you have 2 bedrooms downstairs also. Don't think I mentioned that. So 2 bedrooms down, 3 bedrooms up. All your closets are super big. And there's 2 builders in this community, which has its pros and cons. First, this is a Shaddock. Other builder is Grand Homes. They're completely different feels inside. Shaddock is a lot more timeless and elegant, in my opinion, and Grand is a lot more of a wow factor. Both beautiful, great options for you. It's just really, which do you prefer? So, downsides and upsides. And I've got the Grand model up on my channel if you want to go check it out. I'll also link it right here. But upsides, you only have 2 to choose from, so it makes it really easy. You don't have 8 different models. Downside is, which I don't think you're going to have this issue of not liking a floor plan from either builder here is, right, if you don't, you're out of luck. Don't see that happening. But with 2, it keeps the neighborhood more organized, but they have different elevations to where they still look different versus, I don't know, I call it a plaid neighborhood. If you have 5, 6, 7, 8 builders, they all have their unique thing that can look like someone just kind of grabbed different colors of paint and threw it on the street. It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't feel as luxury like what you're going to get here in Park Place. So it's one of the upsides of there only being 2 builders, and they're 2 great builders. Like I said, they're both different feels. Grand Homes has a lot more of the wow factor. Shaddock is a lot more timeless. This floor plan, super, super usable for sure. All of it's usable. The bedrooms are big. All have their own ensuite bath. And this one goes over here. And it's kind of nice. This leads into like your little game, kids playroom. There's also another room downstairs. We're gonna head outside first, and then I'll show you the rest of the downstairs. Another room downstairs that would be another great kids play space. Or if both of you work from home, you can have one office right here and then the other office in there. So great options, like I said, awesome floor plan. I'll show you those in a second. I'm gonna show you the backyard, because the backyard, a lot cooler than just, a game room, in my opinion. But the wet bar is awesome, and this is not a add-on, she said. This is part of the base floor plan. So now, those shelves, the arch, that may be an add-on, but as far as the wet bar itself, it is not. And then you have super open living room. So great for hosting. You have plenty of people here, but let's go check out that backyard. Of course, you've got sliding glass doors, which is awesome. Now, another thing, which I guess I haven't been asked a ton yet, people asking about bugs. Even if it's a nice summer night, I keep this closed. You're gonna have probably a fair amount of mosquitoes. You definitely wanna make sure you spray for bugs. We'll get some June bugs sometimes. That's my least favorite bug, is the June bug. And then if you do a lot of cooking, of course, make sure to shut the door. We have a lot of flies. I don't know where you're moving from. There are a lot of flies. So all you need back here, first, you do have a fridge and a grill. So you can imagine having a bunch of people over. You have plenty of sitting areas. You got burgers, steaks, wings, chicken, whatever your go-to is. Let me know, what's your go-to thing to grill? I'm probably chicken or steak, but you're also on 80 by 125 foot lots. I haven't told you that. If you're on a really big lot, great HOA, all of that. Now, of course, I'm not going to cover your backyard. So the grand model has a pool. So of course you could do that after move-in. This is just how they have the model showcase, is you could honestly, you have plenty of room for a pool there. You still have your outdoor grilling space. You can have people over. You've got a fridge here for cold drinks, whatever your go-to is, whether that's soda, beer, wine, liquor, whatever you want to put out there. You put out there, and then you just need TV up there, watch. Well, I guess in the summer, probably not watching football unless it's the World Cup that's on, but watch your favorite sports team, TV show, hang out here at night. Something I would definitely consider doing is they have like drop-down bug banners. I would look at getting those installed, or mosquito misters, depending how bad they are. It varies neighborhood to neighborhood, and depending, I think is it blood type? I don't know. Mosquitoes like some people more than others. So if you're one of those unfortunate people, you may look into that. So super awesome backyard. We'll take a look at the side yard, and then I'll finish showing you the rest of the inside. But let me know what you think so far. Is this community you're looking for? Like, as you can tell, super deep lot. This community you're looking for, do you like it? Do you want me to help you find another one? Be curious to know what areas you're looking into. I've made several videos because people have commented and asked me, you know, hey, what about this community? Can I get this price point? How does this city compare to that city? So you're the only one, or you're not the only one thinking that, if you have a question. So first of all, kitchen is awesome, super big. As you can tell, you've got plenty of bar space. You've got a super thick countertop, and it looks really good. I like the blue personally. Now, of course, I don't know if it'd be my first color choice. Be curious, sales lady liked the cream a lot more. She did cream in the last model. So if Michelle is watching, hello, great to meet you today. But if, let me know, do you like the blue or hate the blue? I'm curious. And super big, plenty of counter space. You have a huge stove, double ovens, and as you can tell, it's just super open and practical floor plan. So you can have TV there, hang out, make your drinks there, cold drinks, Ninja slushy maker, what's it called, Ninja Creamy or whatever. You make ice cream slush. We just got one of those, pretty awesome, by the way. But super big kitchen, huge kitchen island. I mean, this is just perfect for large gatherings, having your family over. And you've got a round table that seats 6. Could probably squeeze in an 8, maybe a 10-seater if you really needed it. You've got plenty of room on each side. I think may just be a little tight. But checking out your kitchen, you've got, I mean, plenty of storage space and all this. Of course, soft close. And again, this floor plan starts at $1,089,000. So really a really great deal for a 5-bed, 5.5 bath, and 5,000 square feet. So you can get it in for, 1.1 or so. If you don't want any upgrade, you just say, I need the room, want a gated community. You could always do some of the upgrades later. But right now they have, save 50% on your upgrades. You spend $100,000, save $50,000, and then right in here, you have your laundry, which I always like when you have the countertop on top. I always think that looks great. That would be to your 2-car garage. You have a single bay over there, because I did say it was a 3. It is. You have 2 and then 1 off to the side. You have your sink right here, which is great. You need to wash out stains from your clothes. And I always like hook hanger, not a hook, backpack hanger, coat hanger, kids, umbrella, whatever it may be, shoes, right off the laundry, which is super nice, and then extra storage space there. So That may be, wait, is that pantry or no? This is pantry. You have your butler's pantry. That could be extra pantry space. You have your microwave, which flips down, super fancy. Oop. There we go. So you have that. Of course, you'd put your coffee, crock pot, like we talked about, Ninja Creamy earlier. And I didn't notice that. Super good storage under there, as you can tell. That was up for Christmas. It is July. So either they're about to decorate early, like Hobby Lobby, or it's just from last Christmas. Assuming from last Christmas, they have their other seasonal things out here. But let's go check out the rest of the home. You've got a couple more bedrooms down here, and then that other like media, office space, kids playroom, whatever you wanted. But this space right here, you gotta hold it still. Awesome, absolutely gorgeous. Love the tall ceilings. You're gonna get plenty of natural light. So again, homes here, kind of 4,000 to 6,000 square feet, depending on builder and a floor plan. They're about halfway sold out from what I've heard. They opened in October, so what is that? 9 months ago or so. This is that other office, playroom, sitting room, living room, kind of a little bit of a flex space depending your family's needs. So you have everything you kind of need right here. I think one of those pictures is crooked. I think that one's crooked a little bit. But nonetheless, super nice, as you can tell. They already have your TV hookup there if you wanted to make this a man or woman cave, second living room, whatever it may be. Or, I mean, you could even make it another bedroom, I bet. I don't know if you could figure out how to turn that into a little closet, guest room, whatever you want. So, super great way to utilize the space here. Like I said, it's a very livable, open, and timeless floor plan. Now, this section down here would also be perfect guest room, kind of like a little mother-in-law suite too, because that leads to your other garage space. So this is almost like you could even add a sliding barn door here if you really wanted to section this off. Yeah, definitely could have it slide, and this could be like its own little apartment if you have an older kid. That's locked. Wonder what that is. If you have an older kid or parents living with you, this could be their own space. This is a really, really big bedroom. Could be perfect. And then that little game room we were just in, that could even be their own private living room. Now, for two grown adults, this closet space may be a little bit small for that, but you could figure out a way to make it work, I bet. And then coming around over here, right, it's got its own full bathroom. So it would be perfect for that. They can have their own garage space. Now, they do have a step down. They don't have a tub, so if they like to take a bath, you may have to have a talk with them. Say, Mom and Dad, you can move in with me, but you don't have a bath in your bedroom. So unless that's a deal breaker, that would be perfect for them. And go from there. But all you can think about, I like to grill, I like to be outside. I can just think about, I may have to get some hamburgers and watermelon on the way home. That sounds really, really good. But that's the end of this home. I'm gonna tour a couple others in this community. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. All my contact info is below, pinned in the comments. I've got a couple great guides. If you're relocating here, super important things to know. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. My team and I would love to help you make a smooth move here to one of these beautiful homes. So thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in Texas soon.